Vermont is nearing the final steps when it comes to adding two amendments to the state constitution. One would clarify that slavery is prohibited in Vermont, while the other would guarantee the right to reproductive freedoms. State House reporter Devin Bates joins us now live in the newsroom to explain how we got here and just what comes next.
That's right, Lauren. Both of these efforts to amend the state's constitution were introduced back in 2019, but turning proposals into amendments is a lengthy process, and one that certainly stirred up some debates along the way. Amending Vermont's constitution is a process that takes time, and it doesn't happen very often, just twice in the past 20 years. 2022 could bring two more. Prop 5 would guarantee reproductive rights in Vermont regardless of any future rulings by the U.S. Supreme Court, while Prop 2 clarifies the state's prohibition on slavery and indentured servitude.
This, in fact, may be one of the most consequential things that this committee ever takes up.
Mark Hughes is the executive director of the Vermont Racial Justice Alliance. He testified in support of Prop 2 before the House Committee on Government Operations.
With only one dissent of 180 legislators, this proposal arrives to you to complete the legislative process of this landmark constitutional amendment. This is it.
Constitutional amendments need to be approved by both chambers twice in separate bienniums, and all that's left for Prop 2 and Prop 5 is a second vote in the House, where it needs 2/3 approval. As the Office of Legislative Counsel explains, the process isn't over there.
The Secretary of State is required to publish the proposal and a summary thereof in at least 2 newspapers. The proposal is then submitted to the voters of the state for ratification.
Aside from the practical reasoning for both amendments, supporters have often spoke out about what they symbolize. When a Vermont law school professor argued Prop 2 isn't necessary, Hughes disagreed.
Forget about what's in the Constitution right now. Maybe the professor had some points. Who knows? Let's talk about the 13th Amendment, because the language that we're placing in this Constitution completely negates the 13th Amendment. It says definitively that slavery under any circumstance is prohibited. That is all.
Now, the vote can only happen during a general election, so if the House approves, voters are likely to see both amendments on the ballot this November. Live in the newsroom, Devin Bates, Local 44 News.
Devin, officials